Welcome to Vitality VIP's Wellness Elite channel. Let's start.
In today's video, I will talk to you about the most common reasons why you may not be able to effectively lose weight. Perhaps you have already tried miraculous diets, amazing weight loss remedies, restrictive diets, or the advice of many dietitians, but all your efforts have been in vain because your weight has remained the same. You are annoyed by the lack of results and wonder what you did wrong, as you didn't lose a single kilogram or only lost a little compared to the effort you put into the process. In today's episode, I will explain how we should begin healthy weight loss to make our efforts effective and not go to waste. There is a group of factors that can effectively prevent weight loss, and even if you have the healthiest diet in the world, a personal trainer, and an incredible desire to act, it may not help much if one of the points in today's episode applies to you. Hi everyone and welcome to another episode. If we haven't met before, my name is Mary and I am a doctor who promotes a healthy lifestyle. Don't forget to click below and subscribe to our channel. So, what factors make weight loss difficult for you? Today, I would like to start with the lack of iodine in the diet. Why would a lack of iodine in the diet cause difficulties in weight loss? Iodine is an essential element for the proper functioning of your thyroid. It is, of course, the main component of the thyroid hormone, thyroxine, and triiodothyronine. So, in the case of iodine deficiency, there are disturbances in the functioning of the thyroid hormones, which affect not only the work of this organ, but also the metabolism of our entire body. Therefore, if the concentration of iodine in your body decreases, there is a good chance that you will develop hypothyroidism, which causes the accumulation of fat tissue throughout your body. As you can see, trying to lose weight in the case of hypothyroidism is a kind of Sisyphean task. You are trying to lose weight, but the thyroid is essentially working against you, and the overall balance still remains at zero. That means the weight remains constant. So how can we take care of the iodine in our diet to help our thyroid and thus lose weight more effectively? Well, you can find iodine in iodized salt, in certain fish such as cod, tuna, or mackerel, and in hazelnuts. These relationships are discussed in a 2013 scientific study titled Thyroid Hormones, Obesity and Metabolic Syndrome. The second cause that prevents you from effective weight loss is insufficient fiber in your diet. And someone may ask, how can fiber help me lose weight? Well, fiber weakens the absorption of fat in the intestine and causes it to be converted into free fatty acids in that location. In this form, instead of entering your body, they are excreted with feces outside our body, as a result of which excessive calories accumulated in such fat will not reach your fat tissue. This, as you can easily deduce, will make it much easier for you to lose weight. And where can we find fiber? We can find it in whole grain bread, apples, bananas, broccoli, beets, beans, chickpeas, lentils, oats, or chia seeds. Let's present the scientific evidence here. A 2001 study, Fiber and Weight Regulation, states in the conclusions that observed changes in energy intake and body weight occur both when fiber comes from foods naturally rich in fiber, as well as from dietary supplements. Another reason for your failure to lose weight is extreme diets. By an extreme diet, I mean a diet that provides an extremely low amount of calories. Of course, in the first stage of such a diet, we may be impressed by its results because drastic calorie cutting gives us quick and noticeable results. However, in most cases, it is a short-lived effect. As statistics show, 93% of people experience the yo-yo effect and return to their original weight. So why doesn't an extreme, low-calorie diet help us lose weight and only harm us? It may seem that this is the best way to lose weight. However, it's not. During a diet with a very low-calorie intake, our body enters an adaptive state and the number of mitochondria decreases in every cell of our body, which is the place where each of our cells produces energy. One of the functions of mitochondria is to burn fats and convert them into energy. Additionally, the decrease in mitochondria in our cells is accompanied by an increase in the hunger hormone called ghrelin. As a result, When we end such an extreme diet, we have a significantly elevated level of the hunger hormone in our body and a much lower amount of mitochondria in which fat can be burned. The final effect of this is that after such an extreme diet, even if we reach for food products with a normal fat content, we unfortunately don't have the proper amount of mitochondria that could utilize that fat, even in a normal amount, and convert it into energy. Now you know why 93% of people who use such extreme diets return to their previous weight, thanks to the so-called yo-yo effect. Another hidden cause that can make it difficult for you to lose weight is the disturbance of the structure of your gut microbiome. You might be surprised, but the gut microbiota and adipose tissue in our body are connected through a signaling axis. The gut microbiome in our intestines participates in regulating adipogenesis, which is the creation of adipose tissue in our body. I use this complicated phrasing specifically because I will now show you the appropriate scientific evidence. The study from 2018 entitled Insight into the Role of Gut Microbiota in Obesity, Pathogenesis, Mechanisms, and Therapeutic Perspectives states that the gut microbiota also communicates with the host adipose tissue, liver, and brain, forming the gut-brain adipose tissue axis. The gut microbiota participates in the regulation of adipogenesis, the formation of fat tissue, through various mechanisms. Therefore, we have evidence that gut bacteria plays a role in the formation of fat tissue in our bodies. The mechanism has been discovered, described, and is indisputable. So, going further, can we find any evidence that regulating gut bacteria can help us lose weight? And if so, are we able to determine which specific bacteria can help us lose weight by regulating the formation of fat tissue? It turns out we can. Scientific literature clearly indicates that bacteria from the Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium groups are the bacteria that have a positive effect on fat tissue in your body, in addition to the mechanism we are currently discussing. These bacteria, like fiber, break down fats in your gut into free fatty acids, which means fewer calories enter your body, making it easier for you to lose weight. And let's quickly show the scientific evidence. The study from 2017 entitled Effect of Weight Loss with Supplementation of Lactobacillus Strains on Fat Tissue and Medium-Chain Acylcarnitine in Overweight Individuals. In the content of this study, we read that in overweight individuals, weight loss induced by probiotics and reduction of obesity associated with probiotic supplementation were associated with an increase in medium-chain acylcarnitines. Another underappreciated, overlooked, and unmentioned cause of weight loss problems is the regular use of medication. Of course, I realize that this point may be difficult to modify because not everyone is able to stop taking their medication. Therefore, in this point, I will only outline the problem for you, and I absolutely do not suggest that you stop taking your medication. These could be antidepressants, diabetes medications, and blood pressure-lowering medications from the beta-blocker group. They can cause problems with weight loss because they increase your appetite, and they can also cause a water retention effect in your body. In this point, I will discuss the relationship between the glycemic load of foods and problems with effective weight loss. Just 2 words of explanation for those who do not know what glycemic load is. In a simplified way, glycemic load determines the effect of a particular food on changes in your blood glucose level. So, it is a concept completely different from the concept of calorie intake. Glycemic load means how quickly a particular food will raise our blood glucose level. Calorie intake indicates how much energy a particular food product can provide us. In effective weight loss, we should pay attention not only to calories, but also to food products that have a high glycemic index, because paying attention only to calories can once again get us into trouble. A great example here is rice and potatoes. These are not food products that contain enormous amounts of calories, but they have a very high glycemic load. And why is glycemic load a problem? As we said earlier, it causes a significant increase in blood glucose levels. Your pancreas will react to this by rapidly secreting an excessive amount of insulin. Unfortunately, insulin not only transports glucose into cells, where it is converted into energy, but it is also one of the strongest signals for the formation of fat tissue. So, every time you consume high glycemic index foods, you create new fat tissue in your body, thus hindering effective weight loss. One solution in this case, if you cannot resist the foods we are talking about, is to add fiber while eating these foods. At this point, I would like to explain why too little protein in your diet would effectively make weight loss more difficult. Firstly, protein reduces appetite, followed by increasing the feeling of fullness and satiety. Additionally, it reduces the number of calories consumed and, most importantly, speeds up our metabolism. All of these protein properties streamline the weight loss process. And what high-protein foods should we add to our diet during weight loss? Firstly, eggs. But we are talking about whole eggs, the yolk together with the white. And why specifically that amount? I recorded an entire episode on my channel on this topic. Next, it could be lean beef, chicken breast, almonds, black beans, oats, artichoke, quinoa, Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, or chickpeas. And let's present scientific evidence here. A 2015 study on the role of protein in weight loss and maintenance states, diet adherence appears to be a key factor contributing to the divergent results, as improvement in body weight control was detected in those individuals who followed a high-protein prescribed diet, while no improvement was observed in those who did not adhere to the diet. And anticipating your questions, as there will surely be hundreds in the comments, Doctor, do you have any weight loss supplements? Unfortunately, the miraculous supplements that allow you to lose 20 kilograms in a month aren't exist. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for more.